I've been trying to like take a little bit more time to organize and to source a little bit less. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome back to the channel, Earthly Delights. This video is a what sold video, everything that went over the weekend. It's Monday morning.
Yep. So this is everything that sold Friday through this
Monday.
morning. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And, I've been trying to like take a little bit more time to organize and to source a little bit less. I mean, I know we have what?
No, I know that's what we're aiming
That's our
toward,
goal.
but I think we're
sourcing a lot.
We're sourcing a lot. Yeah. But I think we're trying to source a little more intentionally.
Yeah.
Because we spent a lot of time this weekend reorganizing our space. Mm-hmm. We definitely, I noticed for myself, there's a cycle of, and it's like this at home too, but so I guess it's probably just who we are, but there's a cycle of like finding places for everything, organizing it, and then we get busy and it's just like whirlwind. We get all the pack and ship done.
Yeah.
We bring we come in from a haul, we pick things up and there's just like stuff everywhere. And then we kind of have a meltdown and are like, we need to.
Does that happen to you too? Yeah. Things get like backed up.
Yeah.
We've been doing quite a bit of sourcing, but we've been also really trying to spend equal time organizing things because I don't know. I'm realizing that paying attention to all the things that we've brought in and that are sitting there that need organizing, that need listing, and it feels just as good to stay home with the things that you have to do as going out and like chasing that new like bright shiny thing, which of course in this business of like picking, it's like it's very hard to say no to like just wanting to go out and find new things. Battery's gonna die. One other thing that I'm trying to do is like have a better work-life balance. Like
I'm sure you're looking at the dot.
I'm looking at the dot.
Okay, sorry.
We work really hard and we spend a lot of time working. And the thing with being a reseller is the work creeps into the days off and
what
like
is that?
It creeps into like the evenings. So it's like it's not like a 9-to-5 job. It's we're like hanging out in bed at night watching something, and at the same time we're following an auction online and bidding on that.
I know, because
it's like 7:00 at night.
Yeah,
it's always like 7, 8, 9 o'clock. So that whole evening is completely shot. I mean, it's fun. It's really fun, but the thing is like then our whole like we've worked all day and then we're working all night long too. I think we're seeing more sales. Mm-hmm. And I think that might be related to, it's related to what we buy, but it's also related to we're buying more bigger lots. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I think I think that's really helping our sales.
Yeah, because when you list a greater number of things in the same category, all of that gets pushed forward in that category. So you become a big seller in the category of, cassette tapes or, whatever category you're in. So we are trying to stay somewhat focused on listing, getting all of the cassettes and not DVDs, some DVDs. CDs.
That we recently just picked up like a huge lot of those, yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to really focus on getting them listed. Mm-hmm. At the same time, it's fun, but it can get a little bit boring. So trying to keep coming back to it, even if we intersperse it with other, other items.
Yeah. Because I watch a lot of YouTube videos on reselling, and people have different approaches. Like people talk about their business as just, it's a business. It's not creative.
Yeah.
And that, to each
disagree.
their own. Well,
For us.
Well, yeah, and it's like that's fine. However, people make sense of what they do. I think that it doesn't matter, but this to me is a creative endeavor. Like picking is a creative process. It's like seeing things in new light, thinking about how someone's going to repurpose it.
Yeah.
Just being drawn to really creatively crafted items, unique items.
Yep. It's a learning process.
I wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
I don't, I mean, yes, I do enjoy the business side because I don't really have a business mind. And this process of running an eBay business, it has exercised a part of my brain that I don't know that I've used before, but the most important thing to me is the creative experience of picking, and producing the YouTube channel, which is a creative process for me. It's not just like here's what's sold and this is what it's sold for. I mean, that's the whole like genre of reselling videos is like I bought this for 50 cents and I sold it for $500, and that is very exciting, and we certainly get excited about that for sure, right? Like that's part of the reason why we tune in. We watch these videos, but I feel like that is not what brings me to making YouTube videos or to the business itself, because I don't really want to put that much pressure on us or like the audience that like that's what it's all about, is like finding this like really cheap thing that we flip for a huge profit. Like
yeah,
yes,
I mean certainly there's a rush when that happens. It feels good,
yeah.
but I think it's more about just discovery, like discovering treasure hunting.
Yeah. All right,
shall we?
let's do it. Let's dive into what's sold.
Here's the first thing. Would you like to
sure.
talk about that?
Sure. This is a Leon Russell cassette, and let me just make sure that's in
There's
focus.
a little glare, yeah.
We bought a bunch of cassette tapes. We're in about 30 cents, and it's it sold for $10.
I want to know who this guy is.
Leon Russell?
Yeah. Do you know?
I don't know. He's Americana,
Yeah.
and he likes his dog.
He's got nice hair. He's got a little foofy dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we had it listed for 14 and it sold for 10. We're doing well on the cassettes. Yeah.
Yeah, they're moving along. Next up is something that we've had for quite a while. This was quite a contentious piece in our lives. Do you remember this? You do, right?
Oh, I love the back of it. I forgot. Yeah, it's super cute. Fuzzy.
This is something that we've had for, I'm sure, well over a year.
Yeah. Shouldn't have bought it.
No.
Oh.
The reason why I say it's contentious is because the reason why I say it's contentious is because a long time ago when we were in the storage unit, you took a picture of it and you refused to list it. You kept saying you were going to list it. And I was like, Hal, did you list that yet? Did you list that yet? No.
Oh, well, does that happen to you?
Right. Then I'd say, all right, I'm going to just take a picture and list it. No, I'm going to list it. And then, like, you lost the picture. Anyway,
yeah,
it
got
took
buried.
forever to get it listed. And then it just sat without anyone buying it.
Yeah,
but
that
now it's sold
definitely
for 17, and that's a good thing.
We probably bought it for 5. I think we got it at Savers, actually.
Really?
In Connecticut, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
You want to do this one? Because you picked this up at the yard sale, like with a bunch of other anthropology.
So I think I might have mentioned this in the recent video. This is an anthropology shirt. I picked up a bunch of
You're
it just
maybe
says
too
anthropology.
close.
I picked up a bunch of anthropology clothing at a yard sale over the summer and the fall for like $2 or $3 each. I had it listed for $30. It sold over a week ago. Someone made an offer of $20, and then they never paid. I had just finally relisted it, and they sent a message that they were sorry, that they thought they had already paid for it. Anyway, they made another offer of $20. I reluctantly accepted, and they paid for it right away. So it's going.
And you bought like a big pile of anthropology clothes, and each piece was like $2.
Yeah. Yep. Here you go.
All right, we've got some Wild Country cologne spray, and we sold this for $15.89 with free shipping. I think it's over a pound, isn't it? It goes in like a flat rate envelope. Yeah, we're in a couple dollars for it. We bought like a bunch of them.
Yeah, we bought a bunch of the spray and soap on a rope.
Yeah.
At an estate sale. Do you want to do this one?
Sure. This is one of our favorite TV shows, The Good Place, and this is Janet, and she's holding a little succulent cactus. It's very cute. We're probably $5 into this, maybe $8, and it sold for $78. We bought it a while ago, held on to it, and it increased in value. And so
so that worked out.
Yeah, it did.
Something that I wouldn't say worked out, but we're happy to move on.
We love selling vintage office supplies, but they don't always, they're not all worth money.
No. This is a Sharp print calculator that we picked up at an estate sale, I think, a long time ago. I don't know. We probably bought it for a couple of dollars.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. We've had it so long, and it sold for $11.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's great. Here you go, Cal. This is a repeat buyer.
Oh, okay. It's a embroidered Death Wish T-shirt, and we bought this in a lot of, well, we bought 2 big lots of Death Wish stuff, mugs and also clothing that someone had collected, and this sold for $14. We probably paid $1 for it. Oh, I love this little thing.
Yeah, this is a little cutie.
It took a while to list, and it took a while to price it right for it to sell.
So this is a little raspberry. This is for Valentine's Day. It says, I love you this much. Cute little figurine from 1970. All right.
It's just too cute not to take out of the box. There it is.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, raspberry. This is like an early Russ.
1970.
1970. Yep. Cute little Valentine. And what did it sell for?
15.
Okay, and we're not even like that much into it. We got it in a estate sale with a bunch of stuff.
Next up, we sold a couple more of our Tiki Gods. We are running low.
Yes.
I
think we have 6 left.
Do we?
Yeah, but I don't think I'm going to sell the rest of them because they're so rare and I love them.
Yep.
We actually increased the price because we're really the only people who have these online to buy. And we only have like one more listed. So I increased it to 50 from 30 and turned offers off.
But
it's my I don't want to sell it price.
Yeah, but this one sold for 40.
This one sold for 40.
You did take an offer.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Next up is a cute vintage. I think it's vintage. Maybe no. Actually, it might not be. This is an LL Bean long denim dress, and it went for 30.
Okay, we paid $6 for it. We found it at the Goodwill. We pick up a lot of LL Bean.
Yeah, LL Bean retains its value. We sold a lot of 12 Columbia House edition tapes from the 70s and 80s. We've got like Police, David Bowie, Prince, Reflex, like some awesome 80s, 70s, and 80s pop music. So we sold this lot of 12 Columbia House for $40.
Yeah, and we're 30 cents in to each one. Now, you notice, like, we bought like 700 tapes, and you notice that there was a grouping of tapes that all had the same design on the outside.
Yep.
And so you were like, I think I'm going to list them all together.
Yeah. And
so I think that was smart because people collect that specific release of tape.
It was Columbia House. I don't know if y'all remember back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, Columbia House, where you could get like, what was the ad? Like, get 12.
Yeah, for 99 cents.
You put all your cares away. Get ready for a smile on your face. It's just the right time and just the right place. The music you love.
Well, I didn't realize that they actually printed their own edition that has Columbia House on let me just pull one out. I just don't need to show all of them.
Yeah.
So the Columbia House tapes look like this on the side. Mm-hmm. And it
Christopher
says,
Cross.
this is Christopher Cross here.
Some yacht core.
Yeah. And, yeah. Wait, let's see. Yeah. This is Reflex, The Politics of Dancing. So we just put them all together, and it's sold for $40.
Yeah. Good sale.
Yeah.
You should do this one too, because you managed the sale.
Yeah, so we had bought at an online estate sale 3 of these Santas. I've seen them called Psycho Santa. I don't know why. They're like drunken and disorderly Santa Claus ceramic figurines.
They are cute.
Yeah,
They're
and
cool.
they still have their tags.
Try a little bit.
There we
Yeah.
go. So I had listed each of the 3 separately for $75. One of them sold for, I don't remember if it went for full price or like $60 maybe, or $65 a while back. And I had someone reach out to me and ask if I could combine shipping on it. So I said yes, and what I ultimately ended up doing was accepting their best offer of $60. Well, hold on. Let me backtrack. That's not how it happened. What I decided to do in order to entice them was relist them without shipping, as free
With free
shipping.
yeah.
And said, if you buy them today, I'll keep it up today for free shipping. If you buy them both today, I'll cover the shipping since you're getting both of them. She missed that message and sent an offer of $50 on each one. And I came back, I said, since I'm offering free shipping, $60 is the best I can do. And in the meantime, while I was getting back to her, she saw the message and said, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you did that. So I hope we can, adjust the price and come up with something that works for us both. And she accepted the free shipping in both of them for $60. So these 2 went for $120 altogether, and I think the shipping is only going to be about $10 or so.
Because it's going to Ohio.
Yeah, it's not going too far. So I feel really good about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember how much we paid for them.
Not too much.
Not too much,
we did well.
The Sacco Vanzetti case. Not familiar with that. This was a collection of notable trials library that we bought. We got like the Salem witch trials and a bunch of other like famous cases. And we've sold a number of them already. We got them on an online estate sale and thought they were really cool books. This one was a lower price item. It sold for $6.
Yeah, some of them went for over $20, $30, $40.
Yeah.
And we actually just picked up some more at an estate sale or at the online estate sale.
They're
over
nice
the weekend.
books. Yeah. Really nice books.
So this was something we picked up at an estate sale also. It's a vintage Schmidt
Can I shake it?
snow globe. It's Halloween bears and ghost and pumpkin and witch and a snow globe. It's from 1987 and it went for $15.
That's cool.
Yep.
The light goes on, right?
Oh yeah, yep.
But we took the battery out. 'Cause-
Yeah, we don't want to get them.
No.
Here you
Oh,
go.
okay. So this was something that I bought for my collection of Death Wish stuff. But I realized that I didn't really like it that much. I mean, it's really cool, but I was like, I don't really need it. So I think I bought it for 30 or 38. I cannot remember. But it sold for 70 to a repeat buyer who's bought some Death Wish from us in the past.
Yeah,
so
it's heading to Australia.
yeah,
so.
yeah. So they probably have a lot of shipping in that. But
Yeah.
yeah, Death Wish is a good.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, the next thing is something I'm quite excited about. It's these Sanrio
They're so cool.
vintage
They bring me back.
1976 My Melody hairpins or barrettes. Here, there we go. They're so cute. So these
What year?
1976. And they're in their original
I
package.
feel so old.
We got this in a from an estate. No, we got this.
It was like a private
from the
pick.
barn sale, the private pick in New Jersey. It was in a baggie full of hair clips.
Like vintage barrettes, like Goody. Some French-made ones that are pretty popular that are like painted with flowers on them.
But
Yeah.
these are the star.
Yeah.
These are the star because they're still in the package and they're super cute. And they sold for $35. We got the whole bag for $5. So
Yeah,
that was a good sale.
And we've been selling them. Like you listed them very artfully, I will say. I don't know. I love.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I love
the
the
other ones?
pictures that you took of the other barrettes.
Yeah.
They should be like in an episode of Stranger Things.
I think these last 3 items sold on Friday, and we had our power was out for most of the day because we were doing some electrical work, and I came down here and packed up the 3 items that had already sold because I didn't need electricity to do that. So this is a pair of ski pants that we got at the Goodwill for like $6, and they sold for $25.
I thought they would do better. I thought they'd sell for like 40 or 50. That's what the comps showed. But
yeah, but you know what? Someone a little while back had messaged me a question, and they asked if the pants were vented, and they're not. So maybe I think vented ski pants might go for a higher price.
That makes sense.
I think that's more desirable.
Yep.
And then we also sold a pair of cobbler cast iron shoe horn. No, what is it?
They're bookends.
They're bookends.
Yeah, shaped like cobbler shoe forms.
Shoe forms, yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. They're really cool. I think we bought them for $8 at Restore. They sold for $20. They're really cool looking.
Yeah.
I thought we would get a little bit more.
They
Ooh,
fit
and the
in a
last
medium.
thing is so exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, so exciting.
The
We've
last
had it
thing
for a while.
is, we've had it for a while. I think we overpriced it, and finally we just dropped the price, and
Yeah.
it went. It's a vintage Mickey Mouse. Oh, I thought it was Minnie.
No, it's Mickey.
Oh, okay. Vintage Mickey Mouse butterfly T-shirt. It's brand new with tags, and it sold for $90.
Yeah, and it's from the 1990s. Yeah, it's really cool. I think you got it at the Goodwill for $4. It was one of those like
Yeah.
you brought it
That's a
home,
good
and I
one.
was like, "Ooh, that's
Yeah,
a good one."
Yeah. We listed it for $300, which was maybe a little bit much because we couldn't find
Yeah.
it anywhere.
Yeah, no, it's super rare,
yeah.
and it's also a 1XL, like
Yeah.
a large 1XL. So, but yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
90
so
bucks.
all in all, we sold 19 things over the weekend, and we sold one more thing this morning. It's a choose your own adventure book from the 70s that we sold for $9. We're just waiting on payment for that. But
And
it
that was
a very
from
good
a
weekend.
that was from a free book pickup.
Right.
Someone listed on Marketplace that they were just getting rid of a large box of books, and I saw a bunch of Choose Your Own Adventure, Black Stallion. Yeah, just a lot of like kids books, and I know Choose Your Own Adventure does well, and this was like an original one.
Yeah.
I think we sold it for $45, that
Oh,
box.
yeah, we had a box.
box
it was,
set
it was
of
a box
6?
set of 6, yeah.
Yeah, so $45 plus this 9, so that's like $54, and
Yep.
we're no money into it.
Yeah.
So always good to look out for those
Yeah.
freebies too. So
Yeah, so
All
that's
right.
it. We've got
Yeah.
a lot of pack and ship
we
to
do.
And
All right. Thanks so much for coming along. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and also hit that like button.
yeah, see you next time.